Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nurse Kat, and today we'll be talking all about my professional portfolio. So if you haven't watched my two last videos, go ahead and watch them. I have a video all about the resume and what to include in your resume and what to put to get jobs to call you back. So definitely want to watch that and this. So let's get into this. My professional portfolio. So first and foremost, this is a 1.5 quarter to 1 quarter binder. You can get it from Walmart. You can get it from Office Depot. This is from Office Depot, and I got it back in 2016. Funny story, I started my portfolio in 2016 during LPN school. My teacher during the last term wanted us to make it, and I didn't even want to make it, honestly. I was just like, why do I have to make this? I know how to get a job. I know how to write my resume. But I'm happy that I did, because this is definitely traveling with me up until whenever, to the end of time. So as you can see, there's a paper in it that says professional portfolio. I went on Word document and I just focus. There we go. And I just made a border around it and just put professional portfolio. You can also go ahead and put your name in it as well. That looks really nice. And this is just a tab, if I can open it. And I put the paper inside. So before I open this up, there's some things that I didn't put in here because of personal reasons, and there's scammers in the world, and I don't want to be scammed because I get scammed already. Okay, so first you want to make sure that you have your ID, any identification papers to identify you. I put my social security card in it. If you are not a citizen or whatever and you're from somewhere else, I would definitely put my work visa. I would put any identification papers that you have in there. Understand? The second thing that I would put in there is make sure you have the certification of whatever job that you are applying for. For example, I would have my RN license in here. I would have my LPN license in here. I'd have my CNA certificate. All those things you need. Last thing would be the bank voided checks or your bank information. You definitely want to have those. What if they hire you? You want to have direct deposit. Always bring it. You don't have to worry about that. Okay? So let's get into my professional portfolio. So on the first page is my resume. So same thing, a border, and it just says resume. And I have multiple copies of my resume in here. Why? Because you never know how many people you're going to see. For example, my last job that I just got hired for a residency program as an RN, I had a panel interview with 4 people. I brought multiple copies of my resume. So if I only brought one, they'd have to share. Of course, they're supposed to make a copy of your resume, but not everywhere is going to do that. So it's just good to have your own stuff on hand, easy access and everything, right? So the next page, I have my reference letters. I'm not going to show that because it has their personal information on it, but tip, don't be like me. I said it in my resume video and I'm saying it now. Don't wait until you graduate nursing school and then asking around, scrummaging for some reference letters. No, get them while in nursing school, while it's fresh and while they're easy accessible, because I still have some people that didn't even write mine yet and they were supposed to. So definitely want to make sure you have your reference letters as a new grad RN. That's very, very important. It looks good and definitely shows that people would recommend you to employers, meaning that you're special. So my last tab is certifications. Again, like I was saying, I would have my RN license in here. If you're CNA, LPN, MA, if you're EKG certified, I would also have my wound care certificate when I pass that. I would also make sure that you put your CPR if you have your ACLS. Those are all good things to put in as well. Any certifications that you feel are important for that employer to see or are needed for that employer, you definitely want to put them in here. And that is all. Oh, no, it's not. big thing. In my portfolio, I always put my history of my vaccinations. I put my chest x-ray if I have that. You need to have your physical in there. All of those things are very important. Very important for an employer to have, because those could set you back from starting if you don't have those and you want to start as soon as possible to make some money. So make sure you have your vaccination record, make sure you have a physical, a recent physical, make sure you have your chest x-ray or quantiferon or TB test. All these are for tuberculosis. And what else? If you took a drug test, make sure you have a copy of that in there. All of these things are very important for jobs to know, because it helps them to help you start as soon as possible, and that's the goal. So I thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, thumbs up. Comment down below anything else you would like to see, or if you have any questions on this video. And I love you all so much. Thank you, and hopefully you liked it enough to subscribe. I'll see you on Wednesday to continue my series of my new grad RN job hunt. Thank you.